As the NBA offseason heats up and the draft approaches just weeks away, the league's trade rumor mill is spinning faster than ever. Front offices are scrambling to assemble deals, line up assets, and position themselves to make blockbuster moves before the league's annual draft frenzy. Among the hottest and most tantalizing rumors, the New York Knicks' relentless pursuit of a superstar, with Giannis Antetokounmpo at the top of their wish list. But it's a path filled with uncertainty, logistical headaches, and intrigue that could reshape the entire NBA landscape. Knicks and Giannis, a dream, but a maze of obstacles. There's no secret the Knicks want Giannis. If the Greek Freak does decide to walk away from Milwaukee, a choice that insiders expect to crystallize closer to draft day, every team in the league will be lining up with their best offers for Bucks GM John Horst. But for New York, landing Giannis isn't just about matching salaries or assembling a package. It's about engineering an almost cinematic reunion with former coach Jason Kidd. Here's the catch. The Knicks' Giannis blueprint hinges on a series of improbable dominoes falling perfectly. It starts with New York prying Kidd away from Dallas, a Herculean task in itself. Dallas must first greenlight the Knicks to talk to Kidd, something sources tell NBC Sports is highly unlikely, with The Athletic's James L. Edwards III reporting that the Mavericks are expected to block the Knicks outright. Kidd's frustration in Dallas, feeling overshadowed by the Luka Doncic trade drama, adds fuel to the fire, but it's uncertain if that's enough to make him bolt and coach a team anchored by an injured Kyrie Irving and a defensively challenged Anthony Davis. Even if Kidd were to make the leap, he's under contract in Dallas, meaning New York would need to hand over draft compensation, likely a coveted first-round pick, something the Knicks can scarcely afford given their limited stash of future assets. Then comes the bigger hurdle, Giannis himself. The Bucks superstar would have to demand a trade specifically to New York, a scenario many league executives view as a long shot. Most front offices remain in wait-and-see mode, quietly assembling fallback plans should the Bucks keep their MVP. Arizona's front office is clear. They want a wing in return, complicating New York's hopes to simply swap picks or big men. For a Knicks roster looking to build depth and stability, giving up a valuable wing could be a tough pill to swallow. But that's the price of acquiring a superstar like KD. Raptors waiting in the wings. As the Antetokounmpo saga continues, don't overlook Toronto. The Raptors have long been interested in the Greek Freak, and there's been some mutual intrigue reported. If Milwaukee keeps Giannis, expect the Raptors to shift gears quickly, becoming major players in the Durant sweepstakes. NBA insider Mark Stein notes that Toronto's offer might be more realistic than the mammoth packages Milwaukee will demand for Giannis, making them a team to watch. Spurs, draft flexibility, and the number 14 pick. San Antonio's front office has hit the jackpot this offseason, snagging the number. Second overall pick alongside the number. 14 pick. While it's widely believed they will keep the number. 2 pick to select Rutgers dynamic point guard Dylan Harper. The Spurs are reportedly open to moving the number. 14 pick, especially if it means acquiring a proven wing to help their roster immediately. With De'Aaron Fox and Stephon Castle anchoring their backcourt, the Spurs' front court depth is solid. Wings, not guards or centers, might be the missing piece to elevate this young squad. Elsewhere, expect the Thunder, picks 15 and 24, and Nets, 8, 19, 26, and 27, to explore packaging their picks in an effort to move up in the draft, a strategy that could reshape the draft board significantly. Celtics shopping Drew Holiday Boston is quietly listening to offers for Drew Holiday as they look to shed payroll ahead of a season likely missing their star Jason Tatum. While Holiday would still be a coveted veteran for many playoff contenders, his age, 35 next season, and hefty contract, 3 years, $104 million, dampen his trade market. The Celtics reportedly want at least a first-round pick in return, but teams may be hesitant given the long-term financial commitment. As the NBA's summer drama unfolds, teams are balancing hope, heartbreak, and the high-stakes gamble of building championship rosters. For the Knicks, the path to Giannis is nothing short of a saga, filled with hurdles, heartbreak, and the faint glimmer of possibility. Meanwhile, Kevin Durant, Darius Garland, and others remain key pieces in this ever-shifting chess game that will define the 2025-26 season before it even begins. Stay tuned. This offseason is just getting started.